Hey, I'm Al Cuvion, and this is Sunday, the end of the month of May. It's starting to warm up pretty much here in southeast Louisiana. I'm in Mandeville, and we are right here at Pottery Hill, which is a kind of a famous area with this ancient tree, and it's a high point on Bayou Castine, which empties into Lake Pontchartrain and actually has a harbor along the way, and a boat launch, a free public boat launch, which at times of the years are pretty good for fishing. But what I'm stopping here for is to let you know what I'm going through right now. My experience, I have many different levels of experience with this recumbent trike made by TerraTrike. It's a pretty basic model, but I added the Bosch motor on it not long after I got it in February when I got out of rehab. And since then, I've been able to navigate really well with my rollator and even walk a little bit from a distance of it without falling and not, being wobbly too much. So I'm getting some strength, and then the next level is my nerves. With different type of flexes and exercises, I'm doing more than just laying back in a chair, exercising my legs. I'm deliberately putting weight on the handlebars when I hit bumps. That's a strategy to kind of take a little hurt off your butt, if you would, if you don't have the fancy shocks, like a sub, whatever that is, out of the foreign country there. It's got titanium for shock absorbers, which is fantastic. But I'm not sunken 15,000 miles into a trike right now. I've got about 6 in this one, and it's worth every penny of it, because I sense a great value in this point in my life to have this tool. And like today, this level of experience that I'm gonna share is with the Bosch motor, using the LED touch button on command. You can hit your 4 different levels or your modes. And what these do is they allow you to not have to be all this manual shifting, the 8 gears that they have displayed here for you that you can manually shift when you're going uphill, downhill, or whatever, or a strong wind blowing, or trying to get out of a hole where it's a wet, soggy, grassy area. Well, that really is, it hurts to try to get out of that. You got to push your wheels, basically, to kind of help you get going. Because you remember, this type of system here is pedal assist. It's not throttle assist. The throttle assist is going to give you power when you need it if you don't have any power in your legs. But that's for a person who's kind of on a lower level of wanting to train to get their strength back or really be cardiovascular and healthy. So with this type of bike, if that's what you want to do, I can tell you from my experience road biking with my carbon bike at the house, which I can't ride right now, is over the years that I did that, I'd get up off the saddle and I would push down with my weight and really feel the exhilaration, especially when I'm hitting bumps. I'd do that too. But really get into a big gear and crank it, and try to sustain it for 10 minutes if I can, and I take a little break. This is how you ride a bike and really enjoy it. But with the recumbent, you don't have the ability to put all your weight on the pedals. You can only push with the muscles you have, and you got to develop those muscles. You have to really focus on the weaker muscle so you can use that one more than you really would feel like you should, because that's the only way we're going to get training. The other one is going to be needed as an emergency to back up for the power you need for the torque. But you vary it back and forth, as you know, high speed for fast twitch muscles, hard to push for the slow twitch muscles. So I'm trying to get balance. I'm trying to get strength. These different tools will work for me. But the thing about the Bosch motor for me is it's quiet, smooth, and it also allows you to bypass the manual if you want to put it in a sweet spot like number 5 or maybe number 7, and sometimes in 8 when you got ideal conditions, no wind blowing against you or not going uphill too much. Those are all I use this as a subliminal or where you're intuitive. That's a big word right now. You can become intuitive with people. You can become intuitive with technology. And this is what I'm talking about here. When you get to this level like where I'm at the 3 months of dedicated cycling with this thing to try to get my legs back, to get out of the pain and get into the pleasure mode is what we all want as we age. I'm going to be 72 in August 5th. Hoo-ha! Anyway, so underneath these beautiful trees, it's shady. It's not breezy right now, but I'm still enjoying it because I create my own breeze depending on how fast I want to go. If I can average 12, 13 miles an hour, I'm getting a breeze. If I want to keep up with some friends and do 15 to 17, I can do that for a little while. But you realize I'm measuring my success based on where I came from. And so I was in a wheelchair, learning how to push myself and stand. They actually had me on a walker and had the wheelchair behind me. I couldn't even go 100 feet. And I'd have to collapse onto the wheelchair. They'd bring me back in the room, and that was it for the night. The team did not have enough time to give me even 1.5 hours of training. No, it wasn't. The insurance didn't pay for all that. So guess what? I got out and I spent this money, and this is my insurance right now, to get my legs back. And this is something I wanted to share with you guys. If you would like to know more about what I'm learning right now from day to day, I will be posting some videos of me at different points here in Mandeville and surrounding areas, and saying what I'm experiencing for that day. I've got a lot of things I could say there, but I'm not going to say them because everybody, I have to respect your time. We'll get back together another time. Thank you for enjoying and sharing.